Devil May Cry, the stylish, bombastic game series with the wacky Wahoo Pizza Man that birthed a whole new genre of badass action games. In spite of that, DMC is regarded as one of, if not the best, character action game series by a majority of people. But why is that? What separates DMC from other games of its genre? Is it the gameplay, the story, the characters? That's what I want to talk about today. This is something that's been on my mind for a bit, and I felt like sharing my thoughts as to why I and many other people enjoy this series so much. So, with that being said, with all of that out of the way, what makes Devil May Cry so much fun? So, obviously, as it comes to no one's surprise, the gameplay is the main reason why a lot of people love this series. Like, no shit, it's Devil May Cry. You came here to play a fun game with great combat. However, I will still talk more on this point. The stylish yet deep combat system is what makes Devil May Cry unique amongst its peers. And there's a keyword: stylish. DMC's combat system is all about being stylish. That's what I would consider to be the main reason as to why the games are so much fun to play. Infinite possibilities with your combos. DMC's fighting game style combat allows for a lot more depth than the game may lead on. A simple combo like this can turn into a way more complex combo like this. I mean, look at this. You enjoy this, right? You love seeing this, right? You see my point. The games allow for creativity with your combos and don't limit your options as to what you want to do with your enemies. It only doesn't apply to Dante, but other characters like Vergil, Nero, and others. You're allowed to express yourself with your combos in stylish ways, and that's why I personally like to watch DMC combo videos compared to other games like MGR or Bayonetta. As you can see the ways people manipulate the combat system to pull off some of the sickest shit you've ever or never seen before. Not saying those aren't possible in those games, but I say it takes a lot more skill to pull off certain things in the DMC games that you can't really do in other games. To add to my point of freedom of expression, if you're someone that doesn't really want to do complex combos, but likes to keep things simple, that's totally fine. It's your playstyle and the games don't force you to change it. If you choose to play like an absolute god, then that's even better. In fact, you're rewarded for more stylish play that fuel your dopamine levels and push you to do even better. That's honestly why I find these games so much fun. I can be as creative as I want. We enjoy that, right? These games are a sandbox filled with tools that will allow you to express yourself. And we love that. Then there's the characters. In my personal opinion, the characters add more foundation to the combat system, if that makes sense. We know Dante is a carefree, cocky guy that loves to style on his enemies, and that's shown in his gameplay. I mean, he's not called the wacky Wahoo Pizza Man for nothing. Doing jump cancels, guard cancels, weapon switching, and overall just dogging on your enemy like they owe you money. That's what makes his combat his own. Then there's Vergil, the cool, calm and collected blue-coated swordsman that's all about ending things quickly and not wasting time. And that's shown in his combat. I mean, why do you think he's considered to be the most powerful character in every game he's in, even non-Devil May Cry games? And then there's even someone like Nero, a guy that can just be as stylish as his uncle, but wouldn't mind ending things quickly like his father. A mix of the two. All of these characters add more flavor to the combat system, putting us in their shoes as what they would more likely do to their enemies given the chance. And the game show that aspect really well. Now, I don't think the story adds to the enjoyment of these games compared to the other parts, but I do think it has its own perks. For most people, the story is not what you're here for, and that's fine. And even then, most of DMC's stories are solid at best, except for you and you. But I think if you deep dive into the story of these games, you might get something worthwhile. For me personally, I see DMC 3 to have the best story. Watching Dante as he grows from someone that hates his demon side with a burning passion to him embracing it by the end of the game really enhances the story, for me at least, especially with his moments with Lady, who also grows as well, from hating all demons to knowing that there are some demons that have a human heart and some humans that have a demon heart. Or even Vergil, who's so obsessed with obtaining more power due to his trauma as a kid, even if it means killing his own brother. It's all so great, and it's like greatness that adds to the enjoyment of these games, as we experience all these great moments with the various characters in each entry of this series. Now, I do plan to go more in depth into the story of the Devil May Cry games at some point in the future, but for right now, this is all I'll say. Hi there, you're at the end of the video. Hopefully you can see my points as to why I and many others find these games so much fun, for one reason or the other. I've been playing these games for only 2 years, which isn't that long, I know, especially knowing how old this franchise is, but I'm still glad I was able to experience something like the DMC series. This franchise holds a very special place in my heart ever since I first played it. Also, Capcom, give us DMC 6 or a remake of any of these games. Using the survey, the people want more DMC, please give us more DMC. So, this video essay was something I've been meaning to make for a long time, and now it's here. I do plan on making more of these as time goes on, and this is the first time I dip my toes into something like this. So if you enjoyed it, drop a like or a dislike and subscribe. It does help my channel, and it shows that you at least care about what I make. If you have any criticisms, please put it in the comments. Thank you. I do want to hear from what you all have to say. If you want. So yeah, with that I guess this is where I leave. So bye bye.